You know, just last month, country music star Mindy McCready suffered through the loss of her boyfriend. Here she is on NBC in one of her final TV appearances before her death yesterday.
I've never gone through anything this painful, nor will I ever again go through anything this painful.
Record producer David Wilson was the father of McCready's younger son, and Wilson also killed himself. Their little boy is just 10 months old. Nichelle Turner is live this morning in Hollywood joining us. Nichelle, what else do we know or are we learning about the last few weeks of McCready's life?
Well, you know, Robin, we actually are learning that she was reportedly seeking some help, apparently checking herself into rehab earlier this month. She appeared with HLN's Dr. Drew on his show, Celebrity Rehab, and he says as far as he knew, after the suicide of her boyfriend last month, she was working on getting better. He told CNN's Don Lemon last night that she actually checked herself into a psychiatric facility briefly, but she apparently checked out early because she was scared about how people would perceive her getting help. Now, she was apparently scared of the stigma after a troubled life that included struggles with addiction, run-ins with the police, and a custody battle over her oldest son. And, you know, that's really at the heart of McCready's struggle. She ultimately leaves two boys without their mother, two boys 6 years old and 10 months old. These boys, of course, are in the minds and in the prayers of other country music stars as they mourn her death. Stars like Carrie Underwood, LeAnn Rimes, John Rich, and Winona Judd all took to Twitter last night to remember her and offer her prayers. And Carrie tweeted, Robin, that she grew up listening to Mindy McCready. She said, "So sad for her family tonight. Many prayers are going out to them." John Rich remembered her as a friend. He said, "Very sad to hear about Mindy McCready. When I was in Lone Star, she was our label mate, and we were friends. It was a tragic end to a talented life." This was a sentiment also shared by LeAnn Rimes. She said, "My heart goes out to Mindy McCready's family. I knew her well. It's a horrible tragedy. May peace be with her sons." And Winona Judd actually unleashed a string of tweets remembering her own battles with addiction and suicide attempts. She prayed for Mindy McCready. She said, "Unbelievable. So sad. God be with the family and those babies.
She just seems
Surround
so
them with your
tortured
grace
for so
and mercy."
long. Yeah, Nichelle.
Yeah.
Nichelle, you know, I have a question, and I don't know that anyone
Sure.
has the answer other than the doctor. But I mean, did she leave the rehab facility on her own, or does someone have to check her out and say, you know what, you're not showing any signs of mental illness right now. You seem pretty stable, and I'm going to let you out?
You know, that's a good question, Robin. And from everything that I've read this morning, it seems that she checked herself out voluntarily early. That's what the reporting has been. We don't have that confirmed, but that is what I've seen. And Dr. Drew spoke about that. He said that she felt like there was a stigma attached to getting help for addiction and mental illness, and that she was afraid of how the public would perceive her, so she decided to check herself out. Now, one of the things that I read this morning did say she was still supposed to get outpatient treatment, but where that went from there, I'm not really sure.
Nichelle, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Sure.
And we'll be coming